This was the best cobia bite I have ever been on in my life. And I wanted to share a lure hack that I ended up doing that was very effective and actually saved a good amount of money as well. And what we were doing is we were using Prawn USA jigs and bouncing them along the bottom. There was a pipe that was on the bottom, and these cobia were stacked on it, so we needed to get on the bottom without snagging the pipe was the goal. So these weedless Prawn USA jigs were perfect. However, they were getting beat up. There were a lot of cobia down there, plus a lot of ladyfish, both of which have violent head shakes and are very rough with soft plastic. So what I was doing, once the main lure got beat up pretty bad, the front end, I would tear the tail off and then rig it backwards, rig it from the tail side. And this actually works surprisingly good. It actually imitates a scared shrimp, but more importantly, it just has good action in the water. It's still weedless while having a good hookup ratio. And the cool thing is that the front end, it has so much material that it lasts a very long time, as you'll see in this sequence. This is on the just half of a prawn here. Yeah, rigged it backwards. First cast, rigging it backwards. All right, so here's how that lure was rigged. Completely backwards, I tore off the tail, and first cast, game on. And so here's the very next cast, and what I was doing is I was just underhand pitching it out close to this this buoy, which was marking the pipe, let it go down the bottom, and then just twitching it off the bottom and waiting on the stumps. And it didn't take long, as you can see right here, number 2. 2 in a row.
It's not taking long on that prawn.
So these cobia do a lot of head shaking, so they're pretty tough on lures. And as you can see, pretty much every catch, the lure would get pushed down. But the fact that this material towards the head is so thick, I was able to get a lot of life out of it. So even though that lure is pretty beat up, I just put it back into place and kept fishing with it, and it just kept catching fish. I was absolutely blown away with, number one, how effective it was in getting strikes. And number 2, on just how long it was lasting. Typically, I would have thrown that lure away and gone to the next one. And here you go, 3 casts in a row, getting some very nice fish on that lure that otherwise would have been trash. Oh, feisty little guy. Yeah, they're digging the old reverse prawn.
Yeah, I'm gonna flip mine around this time instead of the
I'm guessing right there and within 2 twitches is my guess. About 5 seconds to hit bottom. 1 twitch. Oh, got him. Oh, man. Oh, third.
Let's go.
Oh, this is a mackerel.
Oh, there you go.
Or that was a giant ladyfish, I think. There was something bigger following it. So just wanted to make sure that you don't make the same mistake that I used to do for many years, where as soon as the lure wasn't perfect, I would go on to the next one. In reality, as long as you're in a good spot and you have a lure that is at least rigged nice, where it looks at least somewhat natural, these fish are going to eat it. In this case, it actually might have helped having the smaller profile. These fish were all on the small side, and so I think that smaller profile actually was a benefit. So definitely the catch rate got better once we made this switch. Joe ended up doing the same thing, and we both just kept catching fish. It was absolutely insane. These cobia were on fire, and they were absolutely digging this weedless presentation. Bounced on the bottom, right? This small little shrimp bounced on the bottom, was getting cobia as well as flounder. Caught a really nice flounder doing the same thing. So when your soft plastic is getting beat up, regardless of which one it is, make sure to think about how you can rig it a little bit differently to get some more life out of it instead of just trashing. In this case, I'll slow mo so you can see, I tore the tail off and then rigged it from the tail section, just like I was previously, sliding it down the hook. And then I would put the hook in through the underbelly slot that was, in this case, towards the eyes of the shrimp, and let it go. And the fish did not seem to care. If anything, they actually might have preferred it. We ended up catching over 30 cobia, plus of course had a bunch of ladyfish and 2 nice flounder, and I did not even go through a full pack of these Prawn USA lures. Normally, I would have obviously gone through a lot more than that, right? Doing this little hack on the reverse rigging once the normal one gets beat up certainly helps save a good amount of money, and I think it'll do the same for you. And as we know, we need to be focused more on spots. I used to be a lure snob, trying to have everything perfect. In reality, as long as you're in a good spot, you're going to be catching some good fish even if you don't have the perfect lure, right? It's not the perfect size or color. These fish, if they're there, a lot of them will be feeding, and so highly recommend put your focus on spot selection much more than lure selection. And if you need help consistently finding good spots to fish, make sure to take advantage of the Salt Strong system. It's part of the Insider Club. It has everything split up between beginner, intermediate, and advanced. It's the fastest way to have consistent results ever created for saltwater anglers. I'll put a link down below for your convenience. In case you're new to Salt Strong, just know that's the biggest saltwater fishing club in America. We actually have a proprietary software that actually shows you where the fish are going to be based on the conditions. We also have a tackle store where you can get huge savings, 20% or more off of almost everything in the store. And for a limited time, Salt Strong Insider Club members actually get a membership with Sportsman's Guide as well, which has a ton of savings across all outdoors: hunting, fishing, camping. Huge opportunity to more than cover the dues, especially considering that just the Salt Strong part alone on fishstrong.com, members have saved over $2.3 million. This club now has over 60,000 members spanning every single state that touches the Gulf as well as the Atlantic. So if you like inshore saltwater fishing in the Southeast, you're going to absolutely love this club. We guarantee it. More information, go to saltstrong.com and we'll see you there.